Welcome back to the channel. Going there and doing that. We're at the Columbus Zoo. This is part 2, and we are doing the Australian and the islands. And we got some seahorses right up front. Got one here on the park bench.
Big old right by the window.
It's a pretty cool place back in here. So we'll just flip this around. We'll get started with this walkthrough right off the bat. First thing we're going to do is go into the Nocturnal building in the aviary. It's kind of hard to see in here. This camera does pretty good, so this part of it may not make it in the video. So if you see a cut and I come out, then at least you guys will understand why. But this camera is pretty good in the dark, so we'll try it. It takes longer for my eyes to adjust than it does the camera. And we go in and go to the left. No flash photography. Indo-Pacific wild diverse. And we got some seahorses right up front. This aquarium. If you guys are not aware, when you get inside these buildings, there must be a lot of concrete because they echo. And we'll skip past that one for the time being. And then here, I don't know what we have. Got something right there sleeping. Hard to see him. That habitat's closed. Look over on here, we got a pygmy slow loris. I don't see him in here anywhere. We got a tree kangaroo. He's back over there sleeping. Tawny frogmouth. So then we come out of there, we come to the aviary. Pretty bird right there. Oh, flew away as soon as I was getting zeroed in. Got this guy back here. Another one up here. Another bird right there. Got a bird down on the ground over here. We'll step back, give you guys an overview of the aviary. Do a slow pan. Oh heck, I missed the Indian crested porcupine. I was so back here digging. He's back here digging, trying to get back inside, try to get some food or something. You see him right there. So they got this, as you can see the spots, they got this bird glass in here that keeps the birds from flying into the glass. Since we're in the neighborhood, I can see where that's pertinent. So we got this beautiful aviary. walk through. I don't know what all birds are in here. If you guys like birds, that's a good place to stop. So like I said, I did go into the Nocturnal part. That part got cut out. It was too dark. I couldn't even see the animals, let alone see them come up on camera. So we're heading over here to go check out the koalas over there. Got some fabulous zoo employees out here doing some horticulture work. And usually there's koalas in here. I don't know if there is or not. And they're pretty good at hiding. Right there. So see if you guys can see the koala. And then I'll point them out too if you guys can see them. I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's right there. They blend in, so they blend in. I mean, you can't even. You can't, I mean, you can hardly, they're so hard to see. I mean, it just, I mean, if you look here, they just blend right in. And there's the other one. I'll give you a hint, it's in the center of the picture. Duck down. And it is right there. That's how hard it is to see these animals when you're out here looking for them. Then they have an outdoor habitat, and being there's two of them in there, I'm not sure if there'll be one out here or not, but they can go in and out that door right there. And he is out here, so I will zoom in. So they do have 3 of them, so I'll zoom in and see if you guys can see where this one's at. I'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this one is right in the crook of that tree right there. And I can't tell how many there is there. There might be 2 of them there, but there's at least 1. It just makes me wonder how many people walk by and don't even see them. Oh, and they got a Tasmanian devil here. I didn't realize that. I went to Indianapolis Zoo. No, Fort Wayne Children's Zoo. Or Indianapolis Zoo. I went to one of the other zoos hoping to see it, and it wasn't out. And this one's not out neither. I think if I remember right, I read they're like nocturnal animals. Now there's an interesting one. Most marsupials, including Tasmanian devils, store fat in their tails. Usually the fatter the tail, the healthier they are. I didn't know that. Oh, right there he is. He's out. He's right there. You zoom in case he takes off before I get to the other one. See him right there? Laying in the grass. So yeah, so right there's a Tasmanian devil. right there, all moving around. That's cool. And of course he's going right back over where I was just at. Let me do this that way I don't get any glare off the glass. He's running around. Going back inside maybe? Nope, changed his mind. Running around doing laps. Taking a shortcut. Alright, so that's pretty cool for me because I never get to see Tasmanian devils. They're always sleeping or they're off habitat. So next up is going to be a kangaroo habitat. Pretty sure they're open. We'll find out. So Kangaroo Station is next. You can get in here. If you guys don't know, anytime there's double doors for habitats like these, you only open one at a time. Wait for the one to close before you open up the next one. Then open up the next one once the other one's closed. Well, you don't let anything out. Please stay on the path and do not feed the pet or pet the kangaroos. Morning, how are you guys?
Good, how are you doing?
Not bad. Thank you. Are they all down at this end?
Yeah, they're all over here. A few of them just hopped inside.
Oh, a couple of them hiding behind the rock. We got a couple up here laying in this. I think got one here, one back here, one right there. Pop back around the other side.
And in the doorway, you can kind of see a couple of our babies behind Fergus, who's there in the front.
Blocking, right when you say that,
Yeah,
blocks it, right?
exactly. But we did have two younger ones. Honey is the one in the doorway.
How old are they?
So Honey is just about 2 years old.
Okay.
And Oliver is younger, and he's just over 1 year.
Okay.
There's a kangaroo with the same name.
So anyways, zoo representative said there's two younger ones back in there, but this one right here is blocking the door so we can't see. You see another one back in there a little bit. This is over here just chilling, relaxing. Thank you. You have a good day. So yeah, then we're the kangaroos. And this is their habitat. You walk through here, it's pretty nice habitat. It's good for the kids. I think about every zoo has kangaroos, but I don't know, they're just cute. They get some pretty powerful kicks. Eastern kangaroos. At any one time, a female red or gray kangaroo support 3 joeys. They can leap more than 30 feet in a single bound. That's almost the length of a school bus. The dingo is a predator of the kangaroo, and kangaroos can reach a speed of 25 miles an hour. So yeah, I knew they were fast and they could jump. I probably won't remember that next time. So we'll double check and make sure there ain't nothing behind us. Let the first door shut, then open up the second door. So we'll go over here to the Lorikeet. They do limit the number of people that are allowed in there at one time. If it gets busy, they'll have somebody over here and they'll monitor people going in and out. Same for the Lorikeet aviaries. We're gonna go into an aviary. I got my aviary hat on, keep them from getting stuff in my hair. So we'll go over to the Lorikeet. You can feed them, and they do limit the number of people that are allowed in the habitat. Am I allowed in?
before you go in, all we ask is if you hand sanitize your hands.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm in the Lorikeet aviary. There was some rules. If you guys don't know, you can't feed them. They ask that you not reach out and pet them, but if they do land on you, just let them go, and then they'll come and get them off of you if you don't want them on you. And they do make you wipe your hands with hand sanitizer before you go in. Oh, I hear one. I don't see him. Oh, right here. So, yeah, Lorikeets are very pretty birds. There's another one right there. I can't get a good picture of it. And there's one right here. I'll be able to get a good picture of him without the sun being in the lens, maybe. No, it's too lit up behind him. So this guy's got one. He's sitting there feeding him. Do you have any questions?
I think so, but I'm not. I'm just a.
Got one here on the park bench. Couple over here. Got one back in there. So yeah, you can feed them if you want to. Got a couple way up there on the electrical outlet.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
Okay, so yeah, that's the Lorikeet. You can feed them. Again, they do limit. When it gets busy, they limit how many people are allowed in there. Last time I was up here, there was a line. So we'll swing back, and I think the next thing we're going to see is some orangutan. It's the outside of the aviary. Across from that, we got some the kiosks for gifts. And Dinosaur Island, I'm not going to walk down there, but they do have some animated dinosaurs. There's a trail. You can ride boats and stuff. It is an upcharge. I don't know how much it is. You guys can check their website. I'll put a link to the Columbus Zoo's website down below. That way if you guys want to join as a member or buy online tickets or check their hours or just donate to the zoo or anything like that, there will be a link down below. And then here's the creek that you ride on. And then back in there, which not a very good view of it. Back in there is some of their animatronics for their things. And over here is the T-Rex.
I don't remember getting one.
And over here is a Spinosaurus. We get a better picture of them over here. So yeah, that's what you see. That's what you see when you go on the boat ride. That's what they call Dinosaur Island. And I miss the orangutans. They're back over there. So we'll cut this off. We'll swing back around and go check out the orangutans real quick. Up here, we're in the indoor habitat for the orangutans, if they're in here. And they're not, which is good because that means they're probably out in the yard. So we'll head out in the yard. So now we get to walk all the way back around. So now we get to go back where we were just at. Here they're doing some construction on the gibbons One of the gibbons habitats is closed. And then we'll walk over to the yard. I should have looked. I should have known that there was a group of people over here, that the orangutans were probably outside. So, yep. So one of them's up there. I won't be able to get a good view of him. But he's right up there on top of the thing. So they climb. Orangutans are great climbers. And then the baby is right there, and mom is right there. So we'll swing over and get a better look at her as the little one climbs over the fence with his blanket. This is always funny. I don't know what it is with orangutan and blankets, but it's not the first time I've seen that.
Is he like your heart pocket right here? So like I know kind of look at So you see one up there? In the beginning of the summer,
Here's this one. Here's a different angle from the one that's up in the tower, and then the baby and the mom are right there.
we'll keep looking to see if we can find one. Look at those! Oh,
And then the baby just hanging around.
you see the baby climbing the fence?
Can I go see the one has the bag
You can try.
The baby's active. Okay, so they have out here, they have a placard. So the baby we're watching is Clementine. And then we have Salengo. And I'm sure that that's the one that's up there. That's the male up there. And then they have Dumpling, born July 74. And they have Callie, born 2006. And I can't see the face of that orangutan to know which one it is. I would guess it's probably the younger one, but I don't know that. I would guess that's probably Kaylee and Clementine there. Oh, there's one back over here. So I didn't even see that one over here. So yeah, we have all four of them out here in the yard. I do not know which one's the mom. If anybody knows, leave a comment down below. Yeah, so that's always cool. I'll do this so you guys can see the habitat in the back. So yeah, that's always cool when you get to see baby orangutans out there. They do got another viewing area down over here, but since we know all four of the orangutans are back over here, we know we're not going to see anything, but we're going to walk around anyways. So I'll flip this back around. So we do have some animatronics right here. Howdy. Hi. And it's another viewing area for the orangutans. Nice cool spot. We flip back around and the Asian clawed otters, I think is what they're called, are up here. I always like watching these things. They're fun. They're usually pretty active. And it smells back here. So this is the Asian, yeah, I was right, Asian small clawed otters. And they were right down here making a heck of a racket.
Down there?
This,
You see him?
this one over here, this one right here is getting a drink of water. This one down here is swimming. And you got another one right there. And then two back there, so there's at least 5.
Bye-bye, otters. Bye-bye. See you later. Hang over there, Henry, trying to get in the door back. Okay.
So they got a beautiful habitat. We'll take this out of zoom. Backing out so you can see their habitat. And then they go up there running. So yeah, that's the Asian small clawed otters. And then back over here we've got some more for the Dinosaur Island boat trip. That's where you actually get on the boats at. I'll zoom in. So yeah, they have that boat ride, and that's where you load and unload for the boats. We have this beautiful habitat here, a nice little walk, cool area. They got a place where you get some pictures. If your grandkids are on the boat. Boardwalk may be slippery and wet. This is Turtle Lake. I don't see no turtles in there. I'm sure there probably is. They call it Turtle Lake. So this is Simang's habitat and white-handed gibbons. So this is what those guys are up there. This is the backside of their habitat. So Siamangs and white-tailed gibbons, they're up there working on that building, so I don't know where the Siams or the white-handed gibbons are at. I don't know if they moved them to another zoo or if they just have another habitat that they have them in. I'll keep an eye out, but I do not know where they're at right now. But just to give you an overview of their habitat. So, if I didn't say this, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. We do these kinds of stuff all the time. We're going to be going to Kings Island, Cedar Point, Air Force Museum, and whatever else pops up. I do like to take these videos and split them up into smaller sections so the videos aren't so long. If I made one video for the whole zoo, I'd have to put highlights in it. You guys wouldn't get a good feel for what the zoo looks like. It would just be some highlights. So we come up here and we have Komodo Island. So guess what we're going to see here? So this is the island where Komodo dragons are at. It's right there. Zoom in on it. So they do have an outside. It does say right there that they're in their indoor habitat. And he is right up here next to the glass. One of them anyways.
What's his name?
So these are right here next to
Komodo dragon. You want to see one of those? Big right by the window.
See, he's right there.
Is he sleeping? Oh, he just opened his eyes.
So we'll do that. So I just want to take a second. Thanks you guys for watching this video. That is the end of the Australian island section of it. Hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite animal was back here. And we will see you on the next video.